Hello, this is Goto. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight cleanup series. What do we got today in store for our daily quests? Wandering Labyrinths, sorry. Crystal Labyrinths, Wandering Echoes. And we have Crystal Labyrinths and Leitmotifs up here. Leitmotifs and Hidden Objects. Okay. 10 motifs is actually kind of a lot, so what I think I want to do is I want to start these two together first and get these 10 leitmotifs knocked out, because 10 leitmotifs, if you're trying to focus on just those, it's going to take a while to find all of them. So let's do that. We also need to grab 10 hidden objects. How did I miss that hidden ring? We also need to grab 10 hidden objects as well. I see a leitmotif over here. Where's it coming from? Looks like it might be coming from over here. Looking this way. Further back? Where are we going? Okay, we're like too far away. It's gotta be somewhere else. Up on this temple, maybe? Yeah, here we go. This leitmotif all the way down there is what we were saying. Alright, there's 4 hidden objects already. And here's a couple more hidden objects. I do see the crystal labyrinths, of course. I'm just kind of going around, getting the stuff around them. No thanks. It doesn't look that hard, but it's gonna take some time, so let's focus on the things we need to do instead. Good. And here's another hidden ring for us. So yeah, the leitmotifs are gonna be our bottleneck here for sure. Let's maybe use this puzzle radar we see over here and see if we can scoop up some leitmotifs. I see one right here. Well, I see the casting of the leitmotif. I don't see the actual leitmotif itself. Is it this one over here? That is a hidden cube, not a leitmotif. Whoops. Here's a leitmotif casting this way. Let's see, leitmotifs. Oh, here's the one for this wall, probably. On this edge of this tree. Yep, sure is. Any others in our area? We can look at the map for this. Nothing I'm seeing over here. Let's do a quick warp. And then we can look at our map again. Let's see, leitmotifs. No? Nothing around? How about in the Autumn Falls? I saw one here. Alright, we do need crystal labyrinths too. Here, we got another puzzle radar we can take. I guess probably the Lucian Waters would probably be better for leitmotif, so maybe let's swing towards that direction. I know there's no crystal labyrinths over there, but like the leitmotifs are like definitely going to be our bottlenecking factor if we leave them for the last thing. Alright, let's put a waypoint so we can come back to these 2 mazes over here. They'll finish our maze goal. And we're done with our hidden objects goal already, which is good. Doesn't mean I'm not still going to grab that cube right there. And this cube and this ring. And I lost where I was going. Where was I going? I was going to this leitmotif. Okay. Bonk. And then there's another one here. Grab this one. Alright, very good. And go over and grab this one over here next. It disappeared, but we still know where it is. It should be roughly here-ish. There it is. Is there another one I just saw here? Ah, no, it was just like the bushes. Never mind. Jump on top of that wall slab puzzle. Very rude. Just looking around at various puzzles here. A lot of hidden puzzles right here, wow. I feel like we've done this glide ring recently. You know, I'll do it again. Glide ring is pretty good points for the time spent, especially when it's a shorter course like this one. 30 sparks for that? Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, Wandering Echoes we're going to leave because we saw one of our quests requires many of them. Let's see, we can match this box here. Back up and get this leitmotif. Alright. Get this matchbox right here. We've actually had this matchbox a few times. That's why I recognize, oh, this one's here, its buddy is over there, I know. Without having to look over and confirm where it is. Another leitmotif for us is the one on the ceiling here today. Oh, hey, it's here today as well. Nice. Oh, we're actually done with leitmotif, so you know what? Let's finish grabbing that one, and then we can go turn this in. Ooh, level 83 hidden rings. Awesome. Alright, turn this one in. We still need 2 more crystal labyrinths, but I'm now going to pick up this crystal labyrinth with Wandering Echo so we can save 2 extra labyrinth solves over there, and then we can come back over here and do these labyrinths now. And we're now also looking for Wandering Echoes. This is kind of a tight quarters maze. But still 18-second maze par time, so it should be pretty quick. Yeah. This top floor was very short. Alright, let's do this maze up here, as long as it's not a multi-pad maze. Looks like it is not, so we take these. Ooh, 15 seconds? This must be a short one as well. Yeah, very short one, okay. We did it in 8 seconds. Pretty good. Alright, we can go turn in this quest now. I'll do this one pit music grid really quick, just because it's right here. Let me not assume too many things, actually. Alright. Let's go and turn in the Leitmotif Crystal Labyrinth maze. Quest, I mean. And then what do we want to take next? Armillary Rings and Hidden Objects is really easy. Armillary Rings and Puzzle Boxes. We can take this one. We just did a puzzle box, but that's okay. There's hundreds available, so we don't need to stress out about them. Wandering Echoes, though, that is something we need to stress out over. Or rather, I guess, not really stress out, be vigilant about, I guess. So let's keep an eye out for Wandering Echoes. That's our top priority right now. We can take a puzzle radar over there. I will mark that and go back to it after this Wandering Echo. Are Wandering Echoes good points? I feel like they're not, right? Yeah, 18 sparks for all that nonsense? Not too impressed. Alright, Wandering Echoes, let's see. Do we spot any here? Alright, I'm trying to kind of quick look at this area, and there's kind of too much stuff to find over there. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna mark these because we can't really do them while we're puzzle radaring, and then have the puzzle radar left to actually use. So there's 2 for us. There's another one. There's another puzzle radar if we want it. There's one up there. I think we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're maxed on our markers. So let's just focus on one and get to it. Actually, I can focus on 2 here. There's one on top of the roof, and then there's one kind of either under the rafters here, or I don't think it's under there. Oh, here it is, right on the, just right on the ledge. Okay, we go. Whoop, where are you going? Okay, went this way. And we continue going. Oop, it didn't go as high as I thought it went. And then there was one up here on top of this rooftop I saw. So let's get that one. This is just going across the roofs. Alright, nice and easy one. Alright, let's go... We can do puzzle boxes, we have a quest for those. Don't make this pattern. So I think we're gonna just end up doing this then, right, for this? Okay. We do not... Oh, we do still need Crystal Labyrinth. Let me grab this one. 26 seconds. Okay, so... This should be kind of... It should be longer than the last couple we did, but it doesn't really look that long, so I don't know why it's going to be 26 seconds. Oh, it has 4 floors, I guess that makes sense. Go around the corner here, alright. Yoink. Good. Let's continue this way. I see like some hidden cubes and stuff down there. Not worried about them right now. I would like some wandering echoes. I didn't see any up here, but I also wasn't looking super well up here when we walked by the mountain. Let's do this. Quick music grid. Alright. Another music grid for us. Let's do this labyrinth. And this is a kind of a denser one. 54 seconds. Oh, this is going to give us a lot of points. Alright, let's go. All I gotta do is not mess it up. Mission failed so far. Where did I miss a turn? Oh, here's the turn, okay. Whoopsie. That's not good for our time. We gotta pick up the pace now. Alright, this is our last floor, though. So we gotta go... It's making us go all the way around home. Here we go. Alright, we still made it for part-time with 10 seconds to spare. 90 sparks. Very good. Love to see it. And stop and do a quick 3-pit puzzle here. Alright, we need... a dark snake, connect all dark cells, and... I think this works right here. Okay, I just kind of imagined the whole snake at once there. Where did our Wandering Echo go? I got distracted. Okay, we didn't have to reset the Wandering Echo, which is good, because that means it will give us 50% more points. Or 18 instead of 12, I guess? Is that how many it is? 18? Where's the Wandering Echo bonus? Plus 50%, yeah. So that would have been 12 without the bonus. Love to see that. Here's a memory grid down here. We do like those for the points they give. Why is this a 1-pit memory grid? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, this was a puzzle radar. We'll keep that marked, just in case we want it. How many more Wandering Echoes do we need? Still need 6 more, huh? Yikes. Alright, well we got 2 more over here marked, so... Oop. Whoa! That was too fast, buddy. You can't be doing that. You didn't even give me like a second to look to see where you were. Okay, there we go. Gotta really be on this one's tail, I guess. Alright. That one's done. Let's get this other one. If I were to say what's my least favorite kind of puzzle, I think I might say Wandering Echo, to be honest. I know I did that tier list a while ago, but I don't remember what I did on that tier list, if I'm being honest. That was quite a long time ago. If you would like to see the tier list, you can not click up here in the corner, because I don't know how to put videos up there in the corner, so I will have to trust that you can find it on your own. Apologies. Alright, we look like we're going over here. Oh, I wanted to get that green matchbox, but I missed it. We can grab it after this Wandering Echo. And there's another one as well. Alright, we only need to find 2 more Wandering Echoes, which is very good. Here's the green one. And that matchbox. Yeah, there's no bonus for solving matchboxes, but that matchbox gives the same amount of points as a Wandering Echo without the bonus, so take that into perspective, I guess. Oh, all numbers off by 1? Whoopsie. Okay, so this is a 2. This has to be at least a 4. This could be a 1, but those can't connect, for sure. Those can't connect, that can't connect, and there's going to be a 5 and a 5. Okay. Alright, here we go, another one. Yeah, okay. Decided to turn around on me. Thought I wasn't paying attention, huh? Oh, decided to not go up. I'm watching you. Alright. Gonna pause here for 1 second. Alright. Let's see. We can figure out where we want to take our Wandering Echo, or take our Puzzle Radar to find Wandering Echoes. Not really finding too many in this area, to be honest. Let's go and go down to the Shady Wildwood again. I know we kind of started over there, but wait, we did start in the Shady Wildwood, right? Very much a lack of Wandering Echoes over here. I mean, I'll grab some hitting cubes, I guess, at minimum. Hitting cubes are worth points. 6 sparks? I mean, it's something, right? It's considering I just walk up to it and it's like boink, and then boink, and then boink again. You know, they're worth points. I don't know if we didn't run into any Wandering Echoes or I didn't see them, but yeah. So... Oh, here's one. Okay. And then there's a memory grid. I would like to do that memory grid, so I'll come back to it in a second. Are we just going in a big circle for this one? I feel like we did this Wandering Echo recently. And it just led me in a big old circle like 3 times, and I was like, thank you for that. Okay, you can be done now. Oh, are we going a 4th time? Okay. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. Alright. Oh, this one I saw the whole thing and I can remember it. Perfect solve bonus for that. We love to see those. Need 1 more Wandering Echo, huh? 1 more Wandering Echo, 1 more Crystal Labyrinth. We haven't touched Armillary Rings at all. Whoops. Whoops! I mean, it's kind of a whoops. It's kind of doesn't really matter that much. Whatever leitmotif. I don't want to deal with it. You heard me clicking like a madman over there trying to get that leitmotif, and it did not want to be solved, so I'm like, okay, fine, we're just leave you behind. We've solved you once before, at least once before, and, you know, we're not obligated to do it again at this point. Another maze where a shortcut would have been amazing should we have spotted it, but we did not, unfortunately. Alright, so Wandering Echoes and Armillary Rings. I would like to get the Wandering Echoes done before we worry about Armillary Rings, because we can go to the Temple of Infinite Rings for Armillary Rings. But Wandering Echoes might not be in the way, and also there's another quest for Armillary Rings, I believe. Oh man, I'm just gonna do this because I opened it up. Alright, are we done with the Dark Tiles? We are. Okay, thank goodness. Any more Wandering Echoes around here? What about in the Serene Deluge? Let's go look up there. We haven't been up there for a little bit. Here's one, right near the Pearl. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Alright, please don't climb the mountain or something. I hate when Wandering Echoes go up mountains. Oh, and it's gone around the freaking building. And, oh, I heard the second hidden cube. I'll get you. Or maybe not, because it feels like it's underground, so I don't want to run all the way into the building just for a hidden cube. We'll pass on that one. Alright, let's turn in our bigger value quest there. Let's get armillary rings and hidden objects, and we can... Oh, look, there's a hidden echo over here the whole time. We can do a hidden pentad. Hidden pentad counts as hidden objects, I believe. So, 1, 2, 3... 4 and 5. Hidden objects? Oh, that doesn't count as hidden objects. Whoops. My mistake. Well then, I guess we hopefully find hidden objects on the way to the Temple of Infinite Rings, then. Not too many on the direct path here. Here's a few. I mean, we only have to find 5 hidden objects, so it's not really that many. I'm gonna divert from the temple for a second just to grab some hidden objects in this direction. Leitmotif's not hidden, right? I mean, it's right there. You can see it. Yeah, see, I didn't think it was hidden. Oh, a few hidden cubes in this room. Let's grab them both. And then a hidden ring here. There we go. There's all our hidden objects. We can now finish Temple of Armillary Rings, and then we can do our Wanderer's Quest as our wrap-up. Okay. Boing and huzzah. Pew pew. And I think we figured out that we cannot get a Wanderer's Quest from Armillary Ring, so we're not really worried about going to turn in this other quest I have immediately. Okay. 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 And one more. Alright, all done with all of those. Good stuff. Let's turn in both of these, and then now all we have to do is find and complete our Wanderer's Quest. Do I want to do hidden Wandering Echoes? Heck no. I would do like a 1-pip Logic Grid. That should be fairly quick. Alright, didn't give us our Wanderer's Quest. Let's continue on. Matchbox over here. Would do matchboxes. If we can find the said matchbox to match with. There always seem to be a bunch over here in this little corner. There's one. There's usually one down here, yep. Usually one over here. This one's usually down the stairs, I feel like. Not today, it doesn't seem to be. Maybe it's like up here-ish somewhere. Here it is on the backside of this rock. Do another 1-pip grid, why not? I mean, actually, I kind of know why not. This is kind of a long grid, but it's okay. It was easy. I will do a flow orb just for posterity. I haven't done one in a while. Oh, and we get our Wanderer's Quest off flow orbs, because of course we do. But that's okay. We can find 2 more flow orbs. That's not a big deal. We can see them from pretty far away, so let's just kind of scope them out. Flow orbs, where might you be? Not seeing any over here, actually. How many do we have in the Verdant Glen? Only 4 courses? Yeah, let's go to, like, Pollution Waters. I was like, excuse me? How did we get back here? I actually just remembered when we were in when we were in Autumn Falls, there was a flow orb over here that we ran up next to, like up on this hill or up on one of these hills somewhere. Or maybe I imagined it, or I'm confusing sessions, or it pooped out of existence. I mean, all of these are certainly possible. I guess let's go over here. Here's one. Not really worried about setting a new record here. All we have to do is complete it with any bronze time, and we get the solve for the quest. And if that one was slower than a second by our record, that's totally okay. The sad part is, though, we're not getting any sparks by not setting new records, but this is what I have subjected our Wanderer's Quest to be, so this is what I have to do it. This is what I have to do at this point to finish our Wanderer's Quest. Alright, and here's a finale one. Maybe I should try to actually set a new record here. I don't know, maybe not. My record here is pretty good. 3.99 seconds. Oh, and barely hit with the platinum too. Yeah, this is just a hard glide ring. Hard Wandering Echo. Flow Orb, oh my god. There we go. That's the correct word. Alright. That concludes today's set of daily quests. That leaves us at a total points of 20,100. 21,300, my bad. I know how thousands places works. We can now buy our second to last outfit, and we are now just 20,000 sparks away from the end. So, oh boy. This is going to look like probably 3-4 more episodes, and then we're going to be done. This will be the final cleanup. Why does my level up gauge look weird? It's missing like 2 notches in the corner there. Yeah, I don't know why it's missing the top 2 notches. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. If you're enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.